Hello, everybody. Welcome.
The cool words apple is rotted, and the one that you spoke lovingly to is immaculately perfect. That's because everything in this world is beauty. So,
I can't really say that's not true. So, in this video, I have all these alarms set. I have all these alarms in my phone set for the different meetings that I had last week and the week before. She gets in here somewhere. She's like, my phone kept having meetings set for 6:25. She's like, I don't set an alarm for 6:25 in the afternoon. I get up in the daytime. I might set one for 6:30 in the morning. She's like, I've never set a fucking alarm. She didn't say fucking alarm. She had my alarms. I looked on my phone and I checked and made sure that I didn't have any spontaneous new phone alarms. I didn't. I just had the ones I set. How'd she end up with them? How'd she get them? You know what?
That was like, I think it was like an hour away, maybe an hour and a half away. And so we're like, okay, let's go look at this place.
Sorry.
And so we actually booked this Airbnb because we're going to check out, you know the deal. We're going to check out the neighborhood. We're going to see like what kind of coffee shops are there. You know, can you hike? You know, these different things that are important to us. And I'm doing this with my husband, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm not doing this by myself. And so we're like, yeah, we'll stay at an Airbnb. You know, we'll throw one of those little pizzas in the oven, and it'll be great. We'll have a great little time. You know the deal. And so we drive all the way down there. We're like, this is like a little vacation for us. And we're
now, not to be too stalkery, but I think she did originally hail from Canada. Did some time in Tokyo. Now she lives in the United States somewhere. I don't know where.
We're checking out the town. It's like super cute. We like it. And we go to bed that night. And there is just like so much poltergeist activity going on at the Airbnb. And I'm like, good Lord. I think that houses are haunted, but I think that I am haunted because this follows me wherever I go. So there's footsteps. There's like something weird is going on in the bathroom, like someone's walking around in the bathroom. And the floorboards are creaking and it's popping. And we're like, oh my gosh, we get no sleep. And
you're not.
And the next day we wake up, we look at the property. We're like, okay, whatever. I guess we just, we'll head back and we'll settle back into where we are, and we'll decide whether we want to move here or not. And so I end up setting an alarm for something, and I go back in my phone to turn it off, and I notice that on my phone, out of nowhere, there's been like 10 different alarms created and turned on.
Now, hold on. I know what you're thinking. Hey, no, dude. There's absolutely no connection with that. Hey, I was going to keep it to myself too, but the alarm just went off. It did. It's the time she says. And I set them all. How'd she end up with them? I don't know. Maybe that's not what she's trying to say. Maybe that's not what she's trying to say.
And I'm like, that's weird. So I'm going into the alarm section of my iPhone, and it's like there's tons of these different alarms. You know how you can set an alarm, you turn it on,
yeah,
and it's like someone went into my phone and hold on, let me get it up. It's like someone went into my phone and turned on all of these alarms. And I didn't do that. So, the first one was for 6:27 p.m., 6:29 p.m., 6:30, 6:30, 6:32. And literally, I think there's like 15 different alarms here.
I believe you. Those are the mine.
So it goes on earlier.
How did she do that? Well, technically, mine's 6:25, and I have as many. They're just each. You can set the days, and if you have it on different days, you'll have this. Now I don't know. I kind of looked at it stupid for a minute, and I'm like, what, what's going on here? And then I'm like, all right, you know, one thing makes sense to me, another one don't. It's not really my business to be concerned about anything that's not a good clue. I mean, I got the good clue. I got the good one. That's all I wanted out of
And it's like all these different alarms appear on my phone. And I'm like, okay, that's super weird. Why are all these alarms showing up? And I say to my husband, I'm like, you know what? Wouldn't it be so weird if this was a warning and something was going to happen at like 6:32 or 6:30, and all of these alarms have shown up on my phone because of it's some kind of warning.
So by the time I watched this part of the video, I was like really stumped on where it was gonna go. I'm gonna short bus it though because I already watched. She finds it very useful for synchronizing and warning her, cause like she's stuck with there's a truck pulling a big trailer in front of her, and I've had this exact thing happen to me but a different time. So I knew she was describing really easily something that I knew what it was like, because this trailer was coming unhitched. They didn't have it hooked up right, and the trailer's like bouncing and putting sparks, and I can see it. The truck can't see it though, and I was pinned in traffic. Like we're all going pretty fast, and the thing is in front of me, and it's about to come loose. In fact, it does come loose. It breaks loose. I'm able to get out of the way. It doesn't hit anybody. I don't know how there wasn't a fucking 12-car pile up, to be honest. It was one of those really fucking weird and creepy things. I'm just saying, you never know. Until you know. But when you know, you just let yourself know. Don't be weird about it. Don't fuck yourself up either. That'd be the wrong response.